So in this video I am going to solve Kcet 2016 mathematics paper part 2 from question number 11 to 20. So now let us move on to the first question. The first question based on the chapter differentiation, continuity differentiation, particularly logarithmic differentiation. So let us see the question. If x to the power of y is equal to e to the power of x minus y is given, then find the dy by dx. First we have to simplify this x to the power of y is equal to e to the power of xy. Simplify that y in terms of x and then differentiate, we get the required answer. Now let us take the given data in this question. So what is the given data? X to the power of y, e to the power of x minus y. Now apply log on both sides, we get y log x is equal to x minus y because log e 1. So now y move towards left hand side, it becomes y take outside, log x plus 1 is equal to x. Now y is equal to x divided by 1 plus log x or log x plus 1, whatever it may be. So 1 plus log x. Now differentiate with respect to x on both sides in this case. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So now differentiate with respect to x, nothing but dy by dx left hand side, right hand side is equal to denominator square 1 plus log x whole square, denominator take as constant 1 plus log x, differentiation of numerator 1, a differentiation of x is 1, minus numerator take as constant, differentiation of denominator 1 0 log x 1 by x. Okay, now simplify this, we get the answer. Dy by dx is equal to 1 plus log x, so x get cancelled, it becomes minus 1 divided by 1 plus log x whole square. So in this case plus 1 minus 1 cancel each other, required answer becomes log x divided by 1 plus log x whole square. Okay, so log x divided by 1 plus log x whole square is the good answer. So the option C is correct in this case. Okay, so therefore option C is correct. So this is easy question because NCERT direct question. The NCERT direct question, most of the students solve this question easily because they have already solved this question in NCERT textbook. Okay, so take down. Now let us move on to the next question, question number 12. This question based on the chapter matrix. So this is repeated question. They have already asked this question in Kcet 2015. Okay, so here only numerical value change in this case. Numerical means here m cross n is there, but in the case of 2015 paper, so 4 cross 3, 3 cross 4, whatever it may be. Okay, so here generalize this question. So now let us see the question. If A is a matrix of order m cross n and B is a matrix such that A into B dash and B into A dash are both defined, then the order of B matrix. Okay, first we get order of B dash, nothing but B transpose, and then find out the B. Okay, so now let us given data in this case. What is the given data? Order of A is the given data. Order of E is equal to what? M cross n. We have to find out order of B. This is the question mark. So once again use this condition, A into B dash and B into A dash. So A into B dash defined when number of, here in this case number of columns of A equal to the number of rows of B dash. So using the condition order A is what? M cross n. Order B must and should be B dash, must and should be start with the n because number of columns equal to number of rows. This is question mark. Okay, we have to find out. So next B dash A defined. When B dash A is defined, so number of columns of B dash equal to the number of rows of A. So already A is given m cross n. So we can write this place m because number of columns equal to number of rows because B dash A is defined. Now already find out B dash number of rows is what? N. This is n cross m. Now this is equal to what? M. Okay, so B dash order is n cross m. We obtained B dash order is n cross m. So this implies order of B dash is equal to n cross m. So this implies order of B is just transpose matrix. It means number of row equal to the number of row and number of column interchanged. So here m cross n. So order of B is m cross n. We have to find out order of B, correct? So m cross n, nothing but what? Option D is correct. Therefore option D is correct. So easy question. All the students solve this question easily because already solved this question in NCERT textbook. Okay, so take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 13. This question based on the chapter integration. Usually they ask 5 to 6 question on this chapter in KCET. Let us take first question in this case. So what is the question? The value of find the integration of this integrand is equal to what? Okay, so this question particularly based on the indefinite integration by substitution method. Okay, we know one substitution method formula. Using this formula we have to find out this value easily. Okay, so let us take I is equal to e power x into 1 plus x divided by cos square of x into e power x with respect to x. In this case we have to use the formula, this formula f of x tan secant square. Okay, here secant square f of x into f dash of x with respect to x can be written as tan f of x plus c. So this converted into this step we can write directly answer tan of f of x. Okay, so now in this case cos square of x into e power x move towards numerator, nothing but 1 by cos x. Using the formula 1 by cos x is what? Secant x. So 1 by cos theta is equal to what? Secant theta. Using this formula, so this can be written as secant square x into e power x. Okay, into, so this numerator becomes e power x into 1 plus x with respect to x. So now this formula using this formula same type as it is, this is okay, secant square of f of x, this is f dash of x, this is f of x, this is f dash of x. So using product rule, x take as constant differentiation of e power x plus e power x take as constant differentiation of x is what? 1. Take e power x as a constant, take outside, it becomes 1 plus x. So directly we can write the answer of this integration is tan f of x, nothing but x e power x plus integral constant, indefinite integral because integral constant is c. So good answer. Which option is correct? Tan x into e power x or nothing but e power x into x. So option B is the good answer. So therefore option B is correct in this case. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students attend this question easily because they have already solved this question in NCERT textbook, and also they ask this question in KCET in theory exam, carrying 3 marks. Okay, so take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 14. This question based on the chapter determinant. So particularly evaluate the determinant, but this determinant contain entries, nothing but entries are in this case log. Using logarithm rules of logarithm, we have to find out the values of this determinant. So there is no shortcut method because x, y, z are not equal. It is important, and also not equal to 0, not equal to 1. Okay, So you can solve, I am solving this question as usual method by using the rules of logarithm. Okay, so now let us take this quantity as delta. Delta is equal to, you have to find out the delta value. So delta is equal to log x, log y, log z, log 2x, log 2y, log 2z, log 3x, log 3y, log 3z. Okay, so in this case one operation is there. So row 2 changes and row 3 also changes. Row 2 minus row 1, row 3 minus row 1. Operation apply. The row 2 changes, row 2 minus row 1, and row 3 changes, row 3 minus row 1. So row 2 minus row 1 nothing but what? Log 2x minus log x. Using the formula log m minus log n. Log m minus log n nothing but what? Log of m by n. Log of m by n nothing but log of 2x by x. X get cancelled, it becomes log 2. First row as it is, because we cannot change this row. Log x, log y, and log z. Second row change this type. Okay, so it becomes log 2x by x, nothing but x cancel, log 2. Here log 2y, log 2, log 2z, log 2. Similarly third row 3 minus row 1, nothing but 3x by x, x get cancelled, remaining 3. So last row becomes what? Log 3, log 3, log 3, log 3, log 3, log 3. So now in this case second row and third row common term is there, take outside. In the second row log 2, in the third row log 3, take outside. So remaining first row log x, log y, log z as it is. Second row 1 1 1 1, third row is also 1 1 1 1. So value of the determinant vanish if any two rows or columns are identical. Here row 2 equal to row 3, hence this value of the determinant is 0. 0 multiply anything is 0. Simply this value is 0. So option C is correct. Therefore option C is good answer. So this is moderate question. Most of the students solve this question easily. So take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 15. This question based on the chapter once again continuity and differentiation, particularly continuity. So this is repeated question. They have already asked in Kcet 2015 paper. Okay, so same ditto without any numerical value, same question as. Okay, so now let us see the question, this question. So what is about this question? The function greatest integer function. Okay, where greatest integer function is defined. This function is continuous at what point? 1.5, 4, 1, minus 2. So this question solved by using this graph. Okay, so let us see the graph. This graph is continuous at between any two integers. This graph is continuous between any two integers. Okay, carefully observe. This graph is cut or break at every integer. This is greatest integer function graph. So we conclude about greatest integer. Greatest integer function is continuous between any two integer, discontinuous at every integral point. Okay, so using this statement we have to identify the continuous point. So 4, it is integer point, discontinuous. Minus 2, it is integer point, discontinuous. Plus 1, it is integral point, discontinuous. But it is not an integer. Okay, so continuous at 1.5. 1.5 is there. Okay, 1.5. So continuous. Function is continuous. So good answer, option A. Therefore option A is correct. So very easy question, because this is NCERT direct question. Already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Okay, so take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 16. This question once again based on the chapter integration. Okay, particularly indefinite integration find out the indefinite integration by parts. We know that a formula on the basis of indefinite integration by parts. Okay, so using this formula, e power x into f of x plus f dash of x with respect to x is equal to, directly we can write e power x into f of x plus c. So this is important to solve this question. So now this integrand converted into this type, directly we can write the answer e power x into f of x. So now let us take in this question this question is I is equal to integration of e power x into x square tan inverse x plus tan inverse x plus 1 all divided by x square plus 1 with respect to x. So a small change is there. So this integrand converted into this type. So here we take a common term in these two terms is tan inverse x, take outside, it becomes tan inverse x into x square plus 1 plus 1 divided by x square plus 1. Okay, so with respect to x. So now in this case tan inverse x square plus 1 divided by x square plus 1. Okay, tan in x square plus 1 cancel. Now in the next step it can be written as e power x into tan inverse x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1. So we know that the differentiation of tan inverse x is equal to what? 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, so now this is in the form of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. This is f of x, this is f dash of x. So using this formula, this can be written as I is equal to e power x into f of x, nothing but tan inverse x plus c is the good answer. Okay, which option is correct? Option A is correct. Option A is the good answer, e power x into tan inverse x plus c. So therefore option A is correct. So this is moderate problem. Most of the students attend this question easily. Okay, because these type of questions are solved, we have already solved in NCERT textbook. Okay, so take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 17. This question based on the chapter vector. So usually they ask 4 to 5 question on this chapter in Kcet. Let us take first question. In this case, this question particularly based on the topic in vector chapter, dot product, nothing but in this case particularly angle between the vector present in the dot product. Okay, so now let us take given condition. In this case 2 into a dot b is equal to magnitude of e into magnitude of e, then find the angle between them a and b. So using one formula, in this case what is the formula? A dot b formula. So a dot b is equal to what? A dot b is equal to cos theta into magnitude of e into magnitude of b. Okay, into magnitude of b. So let us take given condition. In this case 2a dot b is equal to magnitude of a into magnitude of b. 2 as it is, a dot b can be written as cos theta into magnitude of a into magnitude of b. So here right hand side magnitude of a, magnitude of b. So both right hand side and left hand side magnitude of a, magnitude of b is same, cancel each other. So remaining it becomes cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. So when cos theta becomes 1 by 2, theta is equal to 60 degree. Theta is equal to 60 degree. So this implies 60 degree or pi by 3 radian. Okay, good answer, 60 degree. Theta is equal to 60 degree. Therefore option D is correct. So this is easy question. All the students attend this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT text. Okay, so take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 18. Once again this question based on the chapter continuity and differentiation, particularly logarithmic differentiation. Okay, So this is a standard result. This question, if given x to the power of m, y to the power of n is equal to x plus y to the power of m plus 1, then find the dy by dx, is y by x, standard result. Okay, so but I am solving this question as usual method, nothing but what, logarithmic differentiation. So let us take first, in this case, given data x to the power of m, y to the power of n is equal to x plus y whole to the power of m plus n. Logarithmic differentiation means apply log on both sides, we get the answer. So apply log on both sides, nothing but using logarithmic formulas, log m log x to the power x plus n log y is equal to m plus n into log of x plus y, into log of x plus y. This becomes this type. Okay, so now differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So m log x, nothing but m by x plus n by y into y dash is equal to, in this case, m plus n constant, m plus n is constant, take as same. Now differentiate log of x plus y, nothing but 1 divided by x plus y. Again differentiate, chain rule, apply the chain rule, x plus y, nothing but what in this case, x1 y dash, 1 plus y dash. Now simplify this. So in this case, segregate y dash one side and remaining are one side. So y dash one side means what? In this case, y dash take outside left hand side. So remaining n by y. In this case, m plus n divided by x plus y. Here minus. Okay. So right hand side becomes m plus n into n divided by x plus y into 1 as it is, m plus n divided by x plus y. In left hand side, m by x move towards right hand side, it becomes minus m divided by x. Now simplify this. Y dash is equal to, take as LCM y into x plus y. Now simplify this, nx plus ny minus my minus my minus ny. So here in this case, take as LCM x into x plus y, nothing but in this case mx plus nx minus mx minus my. So simplify this. Here in this case, x plus y cancel, plus ny minus ny cancel, minus mx plus mx cancel, remaining y dash is equal to nx minus my divided by y is equal to, in this case, nx minus my divided by x. Again, once again numerator same, cancel each other. Now in the next step it becomes y dash is equal to y divided by x. So y dash nothing but what? Dy by dx. So answer is what? Y dash of y divided by x. Good answer. This is standard result, already well known about standard result. So therefore option D is correct. So using this result as standard, we have to identify the or find out the dy by dx in this type of questions. So question is in the form of if x to the power of 3 y to the power of 2 is equal to x plus y whole to the power of 5, then dy by dx is what in this case? So here 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Directly we can write answer of this question is dy by dx is equal to y by x. This is standard result. Using this standard result, directly we can write the answer of this question easily. Use as a shortcut method. Okay, so carefully observe and memorable case in this. Okay, take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 19. So this question based on the chapter trigonometry, particularly general solution of trigonometry. So let us see the question. So what is the given data in this question? Cot theta plus tan theta equal to 2. Find the general solution of this equation. So simplify this equation convert into in this form, sin alpha is equal to sin beta. Okay, then solution of this equation is alpha is equal to n pi plus of minus 1 to the power of n beta. So for all n belongs to the any integer in this case. Okay, using this formula we have to find out the general solution of this equation. Okay, so now using the trigonometry identities, cot theta can be written as sin, cos by sin, tan sin by cos. So cos theta by sin theta plus sin theta by cos theta equal to 2. Now take as LCM sin theta into cos theta. So it becomes cos square, numerator cos square theta plus 1 sin square theta. This value becomes already well known about 1 is equal to 2. So in this case 1 is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. So 2 sin theta cos theta can be written as, so here in this case using the formula cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. In this case sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. So it can be written as sin 2 theta is equal to 1. So now 1 can be written as in terms of sin pi by 2, sin 90 degree is equal to 1. Now it is in the form of sin alpha is equal to sin beta. So this is alpha, 2 theta is what? Alpha, pi by 2 is what? Beta. So answer is alpha is equal to nothing but 2 theta is equal to n pi plus of minus 1 to the power of n beta pi by 2. Now divided by 2 on both sides. On both sides we get the required answer. Theta is equal to n pi by 2 plus of minus 1 to the power of n into pi by 4. So which option is correct? Theta is equal to n pi by 2 minus 1 to the power of n pi by 4. Option B is the good answer. So therefore option B is correct. So this is easy question. All the students attend this question easily because we have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. So many questions are there, these type of questions. Okay, so take turn. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 20. This is the last question of this video. This question based on the chapter integral, definite integral, particularly properties of the definite integral. We know that one property. So using this property we have to find out the value of this definite integration. Okay, so we know that a property minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 2 into 0 to a f of x dx if f of x is even nothing but what? F of minus x is equal to f of x. Okay, so 0 if f of x is odd. F of x is odd, nothing but f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. So in this case let us take as this question I is equal to integration from minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4 sin to the power of 103x into cos to the power of 101x with respect to x. So this is odd function, this is even function because cos of minus x is equal to cos x, f of minus x is equal to f of x. Odd into even, nothing but odd into even is odd function, overall odd function this is. So this is odd function because sin of minus x minus sin x, so 103 times multiply adre minus we get output. Okay, so it is odd, it is even. Multiple of odd and even nothing but odd function integration from what to what? Minus a to a, hence its value is what? 0. Directly you can write 0. So good answer, option D is correct. Therefore option D is correct. So easy question, All the students attend this question easily because we have already solved this question in NCERT textbook. Okay, so take down.